All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Angelica Alcantar, and I am the founder of Focal Stream, which is a live streaming platform primarily targeted for virtual house tours integrated with augmented reality features. So I came up with the idea of Focal Stream during the pandemic. I was on my way to acquiring my real estate license, and I began to wonder who my potential first clients would be, how monumental it would be to sell someone their first home. And then the pandemic hit, and in-person human connection changed to communicating through technological platforms. I began to notice a disconnect in the real estate market, but most importantly, I began to see how virtual house tours were being conducted, which was primarily through empty houses. I began to empathize with potential home buyers, and that's how I came up with the solution of Focal Stream. So Focal Stream is going to allow customers to customize their future homes live and in real time during their live stream. And as we are adapting to a newer lifestyle, there are many people moving out of their home states or back into their home states. In addition, they are looking for houses with additional rooms to convert them into gyms and also home offices. So it is essential now more than ever to be able to have clear accuracy of how your future home is going to look like. Also, Focal Stream is going to strengthen agent and buyer relationships as they bond over the likes and dislikes of, of their furniture, and also be able to have a clear and concise visualization of how their future home and rooms will look like once converted. So how does Focal Stream work? Focal Stream will work. The agent and the buyer will connect their application. The agent will be primarily the one who will use our application. So they will send the buyer a special code to connect to the live stream. They will use our geolocation feature to find the house on the market that they would like a tour of, and the house tour will proceed as normal. However, the only difference is the agent and the user will be able to browse through a wide variety of websites and integrate those products into the live stream. And it would also be important to note that Focal Stream will have clear measurements of the product and also the space being shown. We will also offer a freemium and a one-time usage model, as well as our premium option, which is primarily targeted to real estate agents. Also, a special pricing for brokerages so that they can save on costs as well. And how we will monetize is we will offer free trial offerings to real estate agents who have established a well-known social media presence, as well as real estate agents in various brokerages. So that way we can scale into our partnerships with brokerages. In addition, we would like to acquire partnerships with house decor and furniture companies through partnership programs and referrals. And last but not least, we would like to acquire our clients into lifelong premium clients. And here's our market opportunity. The real estate market is significantly huge. There are currently 2 million real estate agents on the market, and that number is constantly growing as more and more people are acquiring their real estate license. Also, potential home buyers as well. Currently, there are 5.2 million houses being sold, and that number is continuously increasing as interest rates are still low. Also, the house decor and furnishing market size is also significantly big. We hope to acquire partnerships with businesses who have brick and mortar locations, but who have also established a well-known e-commerce presence as well for our application. So any live streaming platform is our competitor really. However, our two biggest competitors on the market is iStaging and Matterport. However, what differentiates us from our competition is our usage of LiDAR technology, which enhances augmented reality features and also allows us to not use any additional equipment. Also, Focal Stream will be among the few applications to combine live stream with augmented reality. Also, our 24/7 business customer service acumen as well. This is very essential to have as we first start rolling out our application. So I've already spoken about how we are going to acquire and retain our customer. I do want to touch on our application enhancement as 5G and augmented reality hit the market. It is very critical to constantly keep up with innovations and also market demands and implement those as soon as possible. So here are our financial projections. We do want to invest heavily in our app developers as they will be the ones who will bring Focal Stream to life. In addition to our 24/7 customer service business acumen and also our product development as we are going to consistently enhance our application. As of now, I'm the only co-founder of the team, but as we bring Focal Stream to market, I am going to hire a lead app developer, a co-founder, and a chief financial officer, and then scale as we head into bigger markets year after year. So many of you are asking why Focal Stream. So Focal Stream will be an essential tool even after the pandemic, as real estate agents spend about $2,000 to $5,000 on staging costs, and usually those costs come out of their own pockets. In addition, 5G technology and augmented reality are going to revolutionize the way we use our applications today. And also, the real estate market is a significantly large market size, and I am confident that real estate agents are waiting for an application like Focal Stream. So that conducts my presentation, and I'm open to any of your questions, and thank you so much.
Oh, very unexpected. You've ended very on time, but hey, by all means, thank you.
Thank you.
All right then, our judges, you guys may ask your questions as normal.
Thanks for that really interesting concept and nice presentation. A question for you. You talked a lot about the 24/7 customer support. So can you tell me a little bit more about why you think that's so important and also how you'd build out the team and what role they would play?
Sure. Thank you so much for that question. What I noticed upon doing my research about Matterport and iStaging, I noticed that there was a lot of customers who would give them 1-star reviews, or there was glitches that were not being resolved. So with an application such as Focal Stream or like the Matterports and iStaging, it's really critical to kind of listen to customer suggestions and inquiries and implement them as soon as possible, especially since real estate agents are utilizing this application for sales to kind of convert their customer into buying a home. So I would hire a customer service representative to either have a chat or a phone number so that customers can call and have their issues handled as soon as possible.
So let me follow by another question here. Thank you very much. And
thank you.
So I like to see that, you know, you're really catching a great opportunity during the pandemic. This is much needed. And that's the really good part. And then on the other hand, that means you got competitions, right? So it's not only one here, and there are a bunch of them. So you mentioned that you are going to differentiate through, you know, using LiDAR technology. Do you have the technology, or are you who in your team, or do you have a team, you know, backing you with the technology? And why do you choose LiDAR technology, and how you know others are not using such technologies? So if you can elaborate a little bit more here.
Yeah, of course. So I don't have a team as of yet, but I am in the talks of trying to find a lead app developer to kind of build a prototype. And I know that LiDAR technology is just entering the market, so still significantly new. So that's why it's important to kind of scale right now. And the reason I chose LiDAR technology is because I noticed that Matterport or iStaging, they were using equipment and additional cameras to enhance their features, their augmented reality features. And I want Focal Stream to be more seamless and just, you know, a one-stop, you download the app and it's already there. So that's why I decided to use the LiDAR, because it enhances the 3D world around you. And it also, you know, brings forth the augmented reality in a special way.
Yeah, LiDAR technology is commonly used in the autonomous driving field. And then, you know, I think, you know, it'd be great, you know, if you could do a bit more research in that area and see, you know, whether it really fits your product.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for your suggestions. Thank you.
Hi, hello.
Hi.
I think this is definitely a really good opportunity given the pandemic and people staying at home. So providing this augmented reality solutions can be really, really awesome to real estate agents. So I just want to clarify on specifically how the agent's going to use your product, and how can your product help real estate agents to increase their sales, and what are some examples of the use case that you can, you know, elaborate on?
Yeah, of course. Thank you for your question. So especially now, even after the pandemic, and if house tours will still be conducted in person, there are still people who are adapting to a different lifestyle. There are people moving out of the state or back into the state, so they can't be in the state to see the house. So, you know, Focal Stream will really help of not physically being able to be there. I also did talk to various real estate agents in Keller Williams, and they told me that if the people were to even still go in the house for an in-person tour, there's still like immense cleaning that has to be done, and also disclosures that have to be signed. So it's just still really inconvenient at this time, especially with the cases still surging. So what Focal Stream will do is it will allow the, you know, the client to still have that rapport, still feel like, you know, a customer, and they'll be able to enhance their, the house and see how this would fit. Also with the in-home gyms and home offices, it's critical to have accurate measurements of, what is going to fit where, what room can be used for what. And that's how FocalStream will solve that problem, and also scale with having, potentially buying your future home, because you can clearly see how each room is going to be converted.
Yeah, thank you. I just want to follow up here because I have been seeing some of the companies provide 360 degrees camera,
Right.
and then they provide essentially virtual reality tours for the users. And so how does the augmented reality improve on the existing solution?
Yeah, with the 360, I noticed that a lot when I was doing my research. A lot of agents were using 360 views. For me, what the 360 view does is that it just makes the product look bigger, or of course, with the virtual reality. For me, I was still seeing it was just an empty home, and I was wondering, how are clients visualizing themselves in an empty house? Wouldn't it be better if they use that augmented reality from like a couch from Wayfair, and they're implementing it there, or an L-shaped desk for their home office, and they have the proper measurements to do that. So I feel like it's just like a little bit of a step further to kind of reestablish that rapport, but also give that client that home feel so they can see how their home will look like.
We have
I would
time
actually. Oh,
to
sorry.
ask
Go
one
ahead,
more
Dylan.
question. I believe we have time to ask one short question.
Annalisa,
Can I just
go
say
ahead.
one question? Okay, thank you, Steve. Angela, I just want to say that I think you did a really good job, and I'm always advocating for women entrepreneurs in tech. And this is a really big project, but I think you clearly have done your research. So I want to commend you on that. And I think in terms of priorities too, really finding a partner of an app developer and somebody as like a CTO that's going to really build this out with you and storyboard the whole idea. I think that should really be your first priority to get your prototype rolling as soon as possible. And my only quick question would be is how quickly you think you could launch it?
Yeah, so I think it's just about networking. So I've been networking with different app developers as well. So as soon as I can find that person, once the prototype is made, I think that's when I could launch it, start the marketing. Since I am getting my real estate license, I feel like that'll be another easy entryway to kind of scaling the business further as well. So it's kind of combining both worlds into one in a more faster process. So hopefully within a year, though, just to give you like an accurate time frame. Yeah. Thank you.
All right, then.